Okay, in this session we're going to walk through the process of posting an archive to the EMS system after an event has been completed. Um, Typically this process will start with receiving links from the engineer that has done the archive. And typically what you'll get is you'll get two sets of links. One link will actually be what we call an external link, which is actually a page that launches the program in case the client or someone needs to view the program externally from the event management system. And then you'll also receive a link which will be the one that is placed in the event management system for access via the emails and the event management system access methods. You should also receive dimensions of the program because typically these are coded to come in a pop-up page. So in this case we've got a pop-up size of 675 by 625. And to get started, what I'm going to do is just copy the link here and jump back over to the event management system. I've logged into the account that I need to post the archive to, but you'll notice that there's no upcoming events. And so what I need to do is I need to get to the past event that this needs to be posted to. So I'm going to go up to Publish and Publisher and just click on Publish. And that'll show me the option to either search for the event I'm looking for, or if it's an event that I've actually done something with recently, I can look down here in the most recent events. And I see the event I want to post to here. It's the one that occurred on the 23rd. So what I'm going to do is come over here and click on View Edit. And that'll take me into the Publish. And what I need to do is go down here and actually update the Flash archive for the Publish. I could do it here by clicking on this icon here to update and do the override, but what I'm going to do is go back here to the Event Details page. Event Details page is where the archive event definition is specified, and you can see here that I can click on the View Override, and that'll bring up a box where I can change a number of the defaults. The first thing I want to do is then I want to paste the link that I copied from that email over into this top field for the HTML location. In this case I want to say it's going to be a pop-up, and then I want to put in my width, which was 675, and then I want to put in my height, which was 625. And then we want to set whether or not the program is going to be viewed immediately after registration or whether the program can be viewed only via a link in the confirmation email. This affects future registrations, that if someone comes to the event now that it's in archive status and registers, does the client want them to be able to view the program immediately, or do they want them to wait and get the email confirmation and then view the program? The key difference here is that if they view it immediately, you do have the opportunity for someone to come in and put in a phony email address, and they'll still be able to see the program, but the client will not receive that information. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this as view the program via link in the email confirmation, and I'm going to click Save and Continue. Now I can close this window, and now you can see that this icon is turned from red to green, saying that the overrides have been set. The other thing I want to do is I want to go over here, and when the program was initially set, it was set to say that the archive would be in 20 days, and that was just basically throwing a placeholder out there that the archive would be available 20 days after the event. Since now the archive is posted, what I want to do is I want to go ahead and change that. And what we're going to do is go ahead and change this to 1 day after the archive. So this occurred yesterday, and based on the date and time, it's probably going to be available when I click Save and Continue. So now I can go ahead and save these changes by going to Save and Continue. And it's always a good habit to just jump to the last tab here, last published tab, and scroll down and look, and you can see now that the Flash archive is now scheduled for 1 day after. We populated things, there's no more warnings, and anyone clicking on an event link would now be able to access that. The next step in your process would be to go and test any of the event links for any of the emails in this program, and then you would also go and send out your thank you archive available notices, or sorry, anything that was a post-event email that may have been waiting on the archive processing. And that is how we do the posting of an archive link to an event.